Hey everyone, I am here with a paper bag mini that I'm pretty finished with. I've had in the middle of making this book, I kind of feel like everything was drained out of me, so I had a really hard time putting it together. I don't know why. I suspect that it may have been that I was playing with a new technique and it ended up, I don't want to say it was overwhelming, but it was a lot more involved. It's hard to explain. It's a paper bag mini, so it wasn't a simple, mat and cover and, ink the edges. I bound it a different way so that I can have more pages, or I'm sorry, not more pages, but more pockets. So I think that I expected to be done with it quickly, and I wasn't. So let me just go over what I did. This is a paper bag mini. I think I've said that like 3 times already. I did my ribbon binding on it, and I tried something different with this, and it's a hard spine, hard cover. Like, it's all one piece. The cover itself is one piece, and then I bound my pages to the spine with my ribbon binding technique, and I do like how it looks. I like how it's firm and it has a straight edge here, and it looks like a book, and you can see that here. It looks like a little actual mini album, and I love how it looks. But the binding, I think I prefer the soft spine, and you'll see why in a second. But I did dye some seam binding to bind my pages, and then I added a couple charms. Here's some keys, and then this one is a cameo that I cut out one of the pieces. I cut a butterfly from one of the pieces of the designer paper, and I think it's the Mariposa stack. I'm pretty sure it's the Mariposa stack from DCWV. Whoops. And that's, you can't see it, there's like a weird glare. So there's that. And I just left the cover pretty plain because I really like the paper. It's really pretty. It's darkish and it's really pretty. I like it. So here's my inside, and I made a little trifold thing here. I really love this paper. It's really pretty. See that butterfly paper? I love that butterfly paper. It's so pretty. So there's that, and then here's my first pocket, and you're gonna see what I did in a second, but this is one of the butterflies that I fussy cut. This is such a pretty butterfly. I love this butterfly. But here's a pocket right here, and I just have some tags, and this is the little pocket right here. And then here is my first mat, and then I have a tag right here. And the great thing about this book is that I was trying to remember if I actually did a video on this book, and I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But what I really love about this book is that these tags don't come out. Like, they are stopped right there. And I'm actually going to post a link in the description. It's a brief tutorial. It's really easy, you guys, like so easy, on how I made this so that the tag does not come out. The only thing I would suggest is if you're going to give this to somebody, warn them, because if they're used to receiving your mini albums where the tags come out and then they have something like this, they will yank that tag out of there and they'll tear it up, let me tell you. So I'll post the link, and it's really easy, really simple. You're gonna love it. I love this. Like, I love how the tag just doesn't come out and I keep pulling it out. Okay, so that's my first tag. Whoops. Then here's my next page, and I did the same thing. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. I may not have, but oh yeah, I did. So there's that one. And then the only thing is, if you pull it out, I mean, you can't actually pull it out. So if you're going to journal in the back or add more pictures, you're probably going to want to do that before you add your pictures. And then here are some more tags that I've done. A couple of these fold, and then here I have my next little pocket here. So basically what I did is I grabbed, this is the little This is the bottom, hold on, I have to hold it this way. This is the bottom right here of the paper bag mini, or of the paper bag. So instead of folding it over to one side to have a tall pocket, I just left it in the center. Like I stood it up like this and I just folded the little sides up like that. And I have my ribbon going through, you can't see it, but you probably can. The ribbon is, actually I did it with seam binding. It's right here. So I just bound it from one side. So here's the other side. There's no binding there. So you have this little pocket for tags, and then you have another pocket for tags, which is this one here. And then your next page here, I'm kind of all over the place with this book. I have a tag here with some seam binding here, and then some more tags that don't come out. This is the first book that I did like this, so I do have some, you know, trial and error, and I will go over that in the tutorial on how to make this. And again, it's really easy. Then I have another butterfly that I fussy cut, that I made into like a little holder thing. I think that's what you call it. Then my other couple pockets. This is like a really simple book. This one I don't have any tags in. I really love this paper. This is such pretty paper. But I really didn't embellish it because I didn't want the book to be really bulky. So I just left it alone so that whoever gets it can just add the pictures and do some journaling if they wish to. My other pocket here. Actually, here are the two pockets right there. And again, oops. And then this one I don't have any tags, and this is basically another trifold like in the front. So this is my experimental book. I do like the way it looks, but one of the things that I really like about the soft spine is when you open it up, it lays flat. And because the spine is able to bend upwards, it gives the pages some room to lay down. And when your spine is pretty firm like this, and let's say, let me push this down, all of your pages just kind of want to pop up. They don't actually lay flat. And typically with the soft binding, your pages will do this, but only because of all of the embellishments and, you know, the three-dimensional things that you have in your album. So this is my mini. This is actually something that I was working on. Actually, I don't want to go into detail about that. So yeah, sorry, I should have not said anything in the first place. But here's my mini. Hope you guys like it, and I will post a link in the description on how I made my little tag stop. So it's really easy. So thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye.